I can and cannot do. Don't talk to me like that.
Okay.
It's still going great, you guys. You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
I see when you do that.
I know.
Good. Hold on. I'm not done with my McDonald's tweet. Hang on.
You had a McDonald's tweet?
Yeah. Because today, just for you, for your birthday, it's not your birthday, but this is an early birthday gift.
For me?
Yeah.
That's
I
a
told
long way to
McDonald's that they should change it so they have breakfast all day.
Oh.
And that's what happened today.
And they did?
Yeah.
Oh, so you feel like you did it even though they were planning it ahead of time? Is that it?
No, I did do it, is what I'm saying.
You didn't do it.
Why don't you just take a gift for once?
Welcome to the Hug Life Podcast. I'm Monica Nevi.
And I'm Mike Coletta.
And this is our podcast, and you guys are listening, and we're in New Mexico.
Yeah, in a room.
In a room with
of
two
dog cages.
dog kennel cage things.
We're on a sewing table. Just
Yeah.
want to give you guys kind of what the environment is. You
Of
know,
the
so
Hug
you
Central
can
Station.
You guys settle in.
You guys feeling it?
Really,
You guys know? The good
really,
news is...
really be here with us, guys. Really be here with us.
The good news is we're in a desert, and the sound quality is going to be so good. There's going to be no noise outside or anything.
Right. Also, there are no people here.
Yeah. Which
So
is kind of
there's
cool,
no
actually.
one, not necessarily just in the house. I mean, in New Mexico in general. So there's no one's
New
going to bother
Mexico,
us.
get people. Seriously. It's so lonely. New Mexico. Don't forget to rate and review and subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. It's very important. It means the world to us. We had another review, which is great. And
We did.
yeah. We're at
Yay,
15
thank you.
now.
Ooh, crushing it.
Yeah.
That's my
I didn't
number.
read if we got a review. I just saw it's at 15, so I don't know who posted
So
it.
that's
Sorry.
my favorite number. So either we can stay here or we can go to 69. Those are our two options.
69 it is. And then you can also listen to us on Racketeer Radio every Thursday at 7 p.m. And you can also find us on Stitcher,
Yeah.
which is a fun place to listen.
Yeah, if you have an
Android phone.
If you have an alien phone.
An Android phone. Androids aren't aliens. They're robots.
Is that politically incorrect?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wow, I'm so upset with you. So mad.
Anyways, I'm going to plug some shows.
Yeah, let's plug some
I'll
shows.
leave it in the stand and then hold it like this.
Dude, I think I'm going to do that too, actually. Oh, we're so regal. I feel like Bob Barker with the giant, like, you know what's great?
Yeah,
Physical,
he did have those really,
physical gags on a podcast.
really long. Guys, we picked the stands up off of the thing instead of taking the mic out of
Welcome
it.
to the Showcase Showdown.
We don't know how microphones work still.
We don't. The table's kind of low, but it's all chill.
I
don't wanna slouch
the
too
Price
long.
is Right. Anyway,
I do too.
big.
Yeah,
Big
I'm gonna actually
Price is
gonna hold the
Right.
microphone like a person does. I'm gonna hold it like a person, like I'm doing a show, which is nice, and it probably makes a lot more noise
does.
for everyone else to hear, but that's fine.
Actually feels better like
It
that.
does feel comfy. Yeah. So tomorrow night, the day this drops, we are in New Mexico.
And
Albuquerque. You know, this is a state. Just like you come find us.
We're
We're
in
in
New
Mexico.
doing a secret show somewhere, probably in a desert for coyotes.
Mhm, probably in a bank tent in a desert. That's probably that's the goal. That's
We
the goal.
are going to Burning Man.
Burning Man's not in New Mexico though, isn't it? Where is it at?
I think it's Nevada.
Nevada,
Maybe.
where all the crazy things happen.
I think so.
And then you can also we're going to be at
We're
Posh.
at the Posh nightclub at 8:30
Ooh,
p.m. If you know
things
people
are
in
getting
Albuquerque, which I
posh.
believe I have some
Posh,
cousins that
posh,
probably don't listen to
posh.
this, but still, come check it out. It's free, I believe. Yes, it's free.
I think so.
I hope so. It is now.
Things are getting posh.
Yeah, it's gonna be great because I'm pretty sure there's nothing else to do. So
It's posh, 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 posh.
is it supposed to make people want to come?
It's the techno song for posh.
Surprisingly, they actually do have a lot of nightclubs here. Anyways,
They
we
do.
can probably talk about that later.
We can probably talk about that
So,
later. Also, we're going to be at Sinatra's Hideout on Saturday, this coming Saturday.
In Tucson, Arizona.
In Tucson, Arizona.
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Because we like them secret shows.
It's a secret show. Don't tell
Talk
anybody.
about that too, actually.
We should talk about secrets. Tell me all your secrets.
A lot of pillow talk's been happening.
By the
Zero
way,
secrets
I
shared.
have never seen myself with the headphones on covering my hair, and I'm just
I didn't
now
even
looking at
realize
it.
you were looking at yourself in a
I'm
mirror.
really into it right now.
Cool. Well, I got one over here, so let's
Yeah.
just talk to ourselves.
In mirrors.
I think that's
Yeah, so those are the two shows, and then we go on our little Texas hiatus.
your Texas hiatus, my Seattle
Your
hiatus.
Seattle hiatus,
Yeah,
because
going home for a
Monica's
wedding.
going to a wedding.
Actually, right before that, I'll be in Phoenix, and I'm going to see Florence and the Machine by myself, and I'm so excited.
I feel like
I just wanted everyone to know that I'm really excited about it.
thought
this is as excited as my voice gets.
Yeah, I've been in a car with her for a long time, and that is about as excited as she gets.
And the most excited I get is in a car.
It's true. She's like, "Oh, it's a car. Oh, it's a deer.
It's a deer. Yes, it's an antelope. Why is it staring at us? It's creepy,
dude." Yeah, the antelopes in Wyoming really like to stare, and it's really uncomfortable.
Yeah, anyways,
but
yes, Florence and the Machine, and because I'm going by myself, I bought tickets in like the 5th row.
Yeah, because
I'm probably gonna cry myself to death and stay there forever. Just a heads up.
Because while your dog days are overing, when the ship goes to wreck,
there you go.
While you're doing that, I'll be driving across this beautiful nation of ours.
Hopefully, you'll already be there.
By Tuesday, I should be there. I will be there.
You just build in boats big and small.
Boats are built big and small. I should just isolate that.
Yeah, that should just be our.
That should just be our intro.
Our intro.
Boats are built.
We need a new intro if anybody's bored.
We do. If anyone is bored,
we don't have enough downtime. So
we really.
I didn't even think about the fact that we could have worked on.
I've watched a lot of Treehouse shows.
I've been emailing a lot of people. Otherwise, I would have struggled to make anything. I'm not good at that stuff. I have someone else do our shitty, easy, not shitty. They're great.
You're good at it.
Photoshop
great.
Things.
Eye contact. Don't forget.
Look at me.
Look at me.
I'm
sad. So I don't know what we're going to do for the podcast for next week. We'll probably record one before I leave.
Yeah, it just drops Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll just drop it Wednesday. We'll just do a little pre-pod. You know what we should have done? Talked about this off air. It's all good.
This is tomorrow. We can do it before. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Okay. Time. We don't know what day it is ever, by the way.
We don't know. We really don't know.
My mom forgot what day it was this morning when I was on the phone with her, and I was like, Pam, get your shit together, because if you don't know what day it is, there are no days. Honestly,
Pam, we need you, Pam.
She said it was the wrong day, and I was like, it is not that day. What do I do now? Seriously, half the time I don't know what day it is.
Love you, Pam.
She's the best. Let's all have a moment of silence for Pam. She's not dead. But she did another marathon, a full marathon.
Let's have a moment of silence for Pam's marathon. Thank you, Pam's marathon.
She's the best. She did it. For her 60th birthday, she wanted to do a marathon, and guess what? She fucking did it.
I don't know why that's still fun. That's one of my favorite things we've ever done on this show, the moment of silence. We never do it.
I enjoy bringing it back. The one I forget is Dick Capra. That's probably my
second.
Dick
Capra?
Just blowing leaves naked.
In the nude.
Anyways. Yes, so congratulations to Pam. All right, next. What are we talking about
We're talking about our tour. Because we've always had guests while we've been doing this, just tons of guests while I've been doing this. And and we needed to talk to each other because we talk to each other a lot in the car. Well, actually, not a lot in the car.
Just because I'm quiet sometimes doesn't mean we also don't talk for maybe
exorbitant
2
amounts of time.
hours out of the 8 that we drive. Sometimes I like to be quiet, and Mike got some reading done last time, and I got to listen to the music that I wanted to.
That was good. Great. I like Game of Thrones.
I like Florence.
Dun, 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 dun.
There you go. It worked out well. There was silence for once. We're together.
For once?
Yep. All the time. So
we are together all the time, which
we haven't killed each other.
I know.
So everyone needs to stop saying that.
We've done a pretty good job of not murdering one another.
Yeah.
Also, it's helpful this time because we have separate bedrooms in New Mexico, which is nice.
Yeah. Well, the last couple of places have been better than. Not that all the places we've stayed have been very nice, and everybody's been very nice and accommodating.
Yeah, thank you for letting us stay with
right,
you.
Absolutely. But these last 2 have been family members, and there's been like a separate bedroom and a couch, or 2 separate bedrooms, which is very
rad.
Yeah.
Radical.
It's raining.
Tubular. It's raining outside?
Can you not tell?
I can't hear with the headphones on.
It is raining really hard, and it actually has been raining pretty hard here in New Mexico since we got here, so we're just bringing it everywhere.
Let's be quiet and see if they can hear the rain. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You know what's weird? When you move the mic towards the window, it actually kind of made it so I could hear it better. Yeah. I can hear it on the microphone. I don't know. I don't know if they'll be able to hear it because just the way it goes to MP3, but I can hear it right now through the headphones.
Dead air.
Hopefully, it's just total
did you guys
silence.
hear that? No. Okay,
we're just really good at this at podcasting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we're in New Mexico now. We went through Colorado. We were in Colorado for a week.
Yeah,
a whole week.
And I'm not gonna lie, I've loved everywhere we've been. Actually, I really enjoyed exploring other places. But Colorado, as soon as we got there, it like just kind of felt like
super
home.
Safe.
Like it was
great.
Just. I don't know if it was just the weed thing, but like downtown felt a lot like Seattle to me. And it was nice.
It really did.
And also I have family there too, but still.
Yeah.
It was, I liked it. And the comedy scene, pretty rocking there.
Pretty rocking.
Yeah, and they got some really funny people.
Should we go shout out to Nathan Lund?
Yeah, hilarious. And also he helped us out with some shows, but he's very, very funny.
Who else can we shout out to? Shout out to Brent Gill.
Yes. He runs a great show. Deacon Gray. He's awesome. He's a headliner guy down there. Very funny.
Who else can we shout out to?
Matt Monroe.
Shout out to Matt Monroe. Shout out to
Bobby Crane.
Bobby
was the
Crane.
other guy that hosted the Deer Pile. He was very, very funny. They got a lot of showcases there.
They do.
So it's cool. I know people in Seattle kind of like that showcase feel, but we don't have a whole lot of it. But Denver's really got it. They have less clubs, but more cool showcases. So
showcases.
Way to go, Denver.
It was fun. We would do like 12-minute sets like every day, and then get a little cash money, get a little scratch, and then we'd go back and I'd pass out on that couch. It was really good. It was a good time. And we took the train that one time, and we saw the fight.
There was a fight.
There was a fight.
I'm not going to assume they were homeless, but they'd been out
probably
there for
homeless.
a while. It was weird though. The one guy was on a bicycle. And you can hear commentary about this in our videos. We do weekly videos if you guys haven't seen them.
Yeah, dude. Under the blankets.
Yeah. And there was a guy on a bicycle, and this other dude just came up out of nowhere and like kicked him off the bicycle, like fucking attacked him. And that guy on the bike had a broken leg. Hats off to him for trying to ride a bike with a broken leg. But because he had it like in a cast. It was weird.
Yeah.
And then he started, like, they were fighting, and it was like, the dude on the bike was like kicking the other guy's ass, which was kind of funny to me because it was like, you started this, sir.
The dude on the bike did?
Yeah. No. The dude on the bike was kicking the other guy's ass, but that guy had started it. And he was like bleeding from the mouth when he walked away and stuff. And as he's walking by us later after they had like broken it up, he was like, well, he stole my hat. That guy who stole my hat. And I was like,
guys, you stole my hat. It's totally justified.
Probably not.
Best part about it, though, is the guy on the bike. Yeah, as he was walking away, he pulled out like chains. Did you see that? And I'm like, what is this, Ghost Rider? What are you doing right now? What are you doing? Who has chains?
My favorite was the bougie white couple that was waiting for the train with us.
Oh, they were ridiculous.
And
they were the worst.
He was like whistling at the cops who took, literally they were a block away because we were at Taco Bell where they were a second ago. And he was like whistling at the cops, like trying to tell him where the other guy was going. Mind you, he was walking very casually just down the street. He wasn't running or anything. Like they were going to find him. And they were they were waiting for the train, and it seemed like maybe they had never taken public transportation before. Because as soon as those guys started fighting, Mike and I walk over there because I want to see what's happening.
Obviously. Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? And this woman like won't move, and she's like, should we call Uber? We should call Uber. And they did, but then the train came right before their Uber came. And it was just offensive all around, I thought. But nobody really got... The guy was bleeding, but honestly, I don't think anybody really got hurt. And then the cops talked to him anyways. Everything was fine, I think. It's always fun. I like watching.
Should we call Uber? Is it safe here to call Uber?
Fines.
Yeah, I don't. Well, that's weird to me. Is that's how you can tell, like, you know how they have those old shows where it's like stupid criminals, you know?
Yeah.
Like the criminals are so dumb. It really showed in the fight because, like, you get in a fight, you know the cops are being called. Get out of there as fast as you can if you're in the fight. And he was like wandering around, like
he wanted to tell us about what was happening. I was like, "Ooh, guess what? I don't care."
Yeah. They called an ambulance too because his mouth was all bloody.
Well, he was bleeding pretty profusely from the mouth. We wasn't gonna die, but you know,
bleeding from the mouth parts.
Yeah. Anyways, downtown Denver.
Denver.
It felt just like home.
Yeah, but I liked Denver a lot. The
Comedy Works
is an insanely great club.
Awesome club.
My oh my.
If you're in Denver, check it out, man. They got some. That weekend, Hari Kondabolu was there, a friend of ours. He was on our super secret show at Bumbershoot, and then Nick Thune is there in a couple weekends. So they're getting great people that I already know. So that means they're smart.
Monica's in the know.
No, but it was a great. We did their new talent showcase
on Tuesday.
And there was probably 200 people there.
It was rambunctious and fun.
And they were great.
Super great.
Too great. I was like, come on, guys. We got more shit to say.
Guys, you're laughing. I got to stop over your laughing so I can move on because I got 5 minutes.
Monologue sounds like. Is that?
Guys, it sounds like me?
Yeah.
It's like my voice in your head.
But not the way you were doing it, though.
Guys, you can't just keep laughing. I got to move on. Like that?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like?
Yep.
You know what my inner monologue sounds like?
What?
It's like, oh, hey, guys. Oh, hi. Hello.
Just like your normal
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Cool. Inside, outside. It's all around.
Is that a song?
Inside Outside USA is a song. Inside Outside It's All Around is my inner monologue.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's all around us.
Yeah, it's all
Mike's
around us.
inner monologue is all around us.
My inner monologue is also my outer monologue.
Pretty scary.
Full disclosure, transparent administration. I do not care.
Disclosure.
Yeah.
That's what he says when he does the dishes.
When I finish the dishes, it's disclosure.
And then
I
just slams the dishwasher closed.
finger gun.
Pew pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
Good
Hashtag
deal.
blessed.
Oh, yep.
Yep. What? Yep. Dude, I'm okay.
What else we got about Colorado? Sorry.
Oh.
Didn't mean to-
In Fort Collins, Colorado, we had a great showcase at the Pateros Creek Brewery. Thank you, Jacob.
Thanks, Jacob. Wonderful, wonderful showcase there. And some friends that I didn't know lived in Fort Collins from like elementary school came, which was awesome.
Yeah.
It's always fun to see people you haven't seen in a
I
long
never
time.
met them, but they seemed nice.
Well, they watched us and then they left. But
They surely said they're like, we don't want to meet that guy.
Mhm,
They said.
they did. No, they
I was like, you're right.
they had shit to do or whatever.
My beard's getting out of control.
Is that what should you move away from the mirror?
I think so. I think the mirror is. I'm gonna block.
You think
myself
your
with
beard is out of control?
It's getting fuzzy. I've never had it this long before.
Why aren't you growing it out?
I am. I'm gonna get.
And your hair, I'm gonna come back with Tarzan, you guys.
Tarzan
didn't have a beard.
Didn't have a beard.
That's weird. How did he shave?
Oh fuck.
Holy wormhole.
Dude, you want to Google it and see what comes up?
Yes.
I want to Google. Okay, just for a second.
Guys,
Monica,
we're
keep
gonna
talking.
figure this out. Okay. Fort Collins was great. We there was a macaroni and cheese truck in front of the brewery, and it was so good. I had jalapeno bacon macaroni and cheese, and it was delicious. What did it say? How does Tarzan?
Why doesn't Tarzan have a beard? Shows up on the Reddit thread. Shower thoughts, like the thoughts you think of when you're in the shower.
Oh, is that what those are?
Yeah.
Cool. My shower thoughts are usually not about Tarzan's beard. What do they say? Anyways, Fort Collins was great. And hot tip, Fort Collins not close to Denver, you guys. It is about an hour and a half away from anything. So if you're going to stay there, don't.
He shaved.
Is
In the book's Tarzan, it said he shaved.
Oh, in the books.
Yeah, because he was
Okay.
afraid of growing facial hair. He's seen pictures of men with beard hair, and he was scared of it, so he would shave it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, if the book mentions it.
Yeah, that's
I can't
crazy.
read, so that's totally fine.
You can read. I believe in you.
Is that... That's how Mike goes and tutors kids. He's like, no, I believe in you. You can totally read. No, it's fine. Just do it.
I'm a great tutor. I don't see the problem with this.
I believe in you.
I got you. I got you.
I got you.
I got you.
I got your back. You can read this book.
I got your back.
Does Tarzan shave or not?
What was? Wait, did I talk about my peanut butter brittle beer yet? Peanut brittle beer?
No.
So
that was part of Fort
That was
Collins.
the
Okay,
big
that was
thing
good.
in Fort Collins.
I talked about mac and cheese while you were.
Oh, the
looking
mac
that
and
up.
cheese was so good too.
Yeah.
I should have gotten the one with bacon in it. What was I doing?
Bacon jalapeno.
Trying to save
It was
money.
like fresh jalapeno too. It wasn't like out of cans. Anyways,
Oh,
yeah,
you did not know that.
it was delish.
Baller. And then I had beer, and then the guys there,
had
they
beer.
brewed their own peanut brittle beer, and it's a red ale. It smelled like peanut butter, like as you brought it up to your face to drink it. You drink it, you get a little taste of peanut butter, and then you put it down, and you're like, "Oh my dearest,
Was
oh my
this
dearest."
a feel good beer review?
It's a feel good beer review. It really is. And
I
it
did
was
try
so
it,
great.
and I usually don't like fruity or like sugary flavored beer type of stuff. But it was basically not beer. It tasted like you were drinking.
Peanut butter ice cream.
Yeah,
And it was amazing.
it was really good.
It was so good.
And it was like they only.
I weirded out
made
the
it that
bartender
one
though. I
night.
told you that, right? Because I was like really pushing, like, do you guys distribute this?
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, no. I'm like, you should distribute this. He's like, it's not my call. And I'm like, well, I think you really should. And he's like, okay,
And then
man.
he's like, stop fucking talking
Yeah,
to me.
pretty much he was like,
He said it's not my call. That's when you go, okay, we'll tell somebody who is. And you're just like, no, seriously,
and then,
man.
And then I proceeded to tell him
Put it in
about,
cans right now.
I proceeded to tell him about our beer exchange on Reddit where you can trade beers with people across the country.
I know. You told me that.
Well, I'm telling the listener and you.
Stop yelling at me, please.
And that wasn't yelling.
I'm just trying to
You're gonna know
protect
when
the
I yell.
bartender because he was a very nice guy and there was a lot of people there.
Batman
and
loves
you
peanut butter beer.
bothering him about putting beer in cans is like, he's like, yeah, dude, I got to help all these other people.
Yeah,
Please get
he
away
said
from
it was
me.
like a short batch brew. I'm like, you would make lots of money if you put this in cans. I'm just trying to help the team out.
Are you on Team Pateros Creek?
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm on their softball team. We play softball once a year.
They don't know it,
They
though.
don't know yet. I drive down there and I play with them.
But they
Shh.
don't play.
Whispering's fun.
I'm confused. See, okay, so don't get upset that he got creeped out and then whisper into the microphone about it for a while.
You guys should brew peanut butter beer. Peanut butter beer.
Just show up right behind him and start whispering.
Hey. Word on the street is
do a positive spin on whispering. How can you do it appropriately?
I like your body and your peanut butter beer.
Can you compliment someone in a whisper without being super creepy?
Let's
Don't
try
say
it.
anything about the peanut
Let's
butter
try
beer.
it.
Just
Let's
say,
try it to each other. Let's try it to each other.
Hey, your beard looks great.
You ready? Monica, I like your face.
It sounds like you want to wear it.
You can't whisper. But let me try it. Monica, you look really pretty today. 'Cause that's like a normal compliment.
Yeah.
I like your face sounds creepy regardless if
Right.
I'm whispering or not.
Yeah.
So you gotta try ones that are normal compliments. Give me a normal compliment.
I don't know what to say about you. Hang on.
Wow.
Hey, Mike, you're really funny.
Oh, thank you.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
That was okay. Sounded like we were complimenting each other in church and we were going to get mad. Crickets.
Crickets Bar and Grill.
In Coeur d'Alene.
In Coeur d'Alene.
There's crickets here.
There are crickets here. That one
One
rode on
attacked
Monica's
me.
foot. It was
It's a different story.
Yeah, you said
What
it was
attacked
hitching-
me?
I'm saying it was hitching a ride.
It did. It didn't
It had
do
a cricket
anything.
to ride. She's got a cricket to ride. You remember this? This is the moment that the Beatles sued our podcast. We never did it again.
It was equally disappointing the first time you said it. It was. I probably would have taken it for a ride, but it just freaked me out because it jumped up and then it was just stuck right there. I'm a sock.
On my sock.
We went for a walk with Pauline today.
We did. Pauline's the football.
Yeah.
So Colorado, anything else you want to say? Oh, Colorado geography. Things are really spaced out.
Yeah,
We were
I
not ready for
mentioned
that.
that. Yeah, I mentioned
Did
that.
you mention that?
The Fort Collins thing.
Yeah,
How it's
dude.
away from everything.
It's a ways away
I
from
said
everything.
if you're going to stay there, don't.
If you're going to stay there, just plan on not leaving Fort Collins the entire time.
Yeah, if you're going to go to Fort Collins, sure.
Fort
but
Collins is a
it's-
cool town.
Yeah. Boulder
college
was
town.
really cool. I actually wish we
Boulder,
got to
yeah.
hang out there a little bit more.
We just came into Boulder, Wreck-It Ralph to the comedy show, and then left.
Yeah.
Like
See
professionals
you guys
do.
later.
And I was like, you guys are all very pretty. And I left.
No, but it's right next to the mountain.
It is. I did not realize it was like, because they said that, and I'm like, oh, it really is. It looks like, it's like right. You could like the last house close to the mountain. You could just start walking up the mountain from it, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's got a nice little hippie college town kind of feel, you know.
Hippity dippy college town.
Yeah.
Hippity dippy.
No,
No,
just hippie.
just hippie.
Yep.
That is true because they were there the night Denver played on Sunday Night Football, and they still got
Yeah,
70
they
people there,
gave
which
no
is
shits
crazy, which is
about
awesome.
Football. It was awesome for us. Yeah, it's great.
Because in Seattle, if there's a Seahawks game, all comedy dies.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Seahawks won,
Yay!
kind of
And we got to watch it.
barely, yeah, and we got to watch it the first time.
Yeah, it was not pretty. We don't need to talk about it though.
But we won.
We did win. And
Yay.
you won fantasy for
And I won
whoever
both fantasy
cares about
teams
that.
won. Everyone cares about that. Monica and I just high-fived because she really cares about it, even though she doesn't want to admit it.
I
Yay,
don't-
Pretend
well,
sports.
I don't not care, but when I ask you what the score is of a game and you say, "Oh, I just got 1 point," that is not what I just asked. The score is 7-0 because Green Bay scored. That's what you need to tell me. No, okay.
No, it's all about those fake scores.
Just got 1 point.
Monica got a point.
I don't care.
Monica, you look really nice. I got a point. That's all I'm going to do from now on. Shh.
Okay. Anything else about Colorado? We went to the state capitol. Their state capitol was actually
yeah, their Capitol
great.
building was way cooler than all other Capitol buildings.
Yeah, so far has been
They
fantastic.
let you go up in the dome.
We went all the way up in the dome.
They don't let you
We
do
snuck
that
into
normally.
a town in a tour group. That's what happened.
I
But
mean, the guy.
he asked us
He was like, "You guys want to go
after
up
I
there too?"
had talked shit about the way he was talking. But
Dude,
still.
I felt really bad for him. So they were in the Hall of Presidents, where they have all the presidents of the United States, which is something I don't think is in a normal town like a Capitol building. It's not normal.
Yeah, that was
They had
interesting.
portraits of every single
president. And they were running out of space.
And then because he's like, you'll notice there's 43 presidents on the wall. We've had 44 presidents. Does anyone know why this is? And everyone's like, well, because people got assassinated. He's like, well, we have all the assassinated presidents. And then he pointed out Lincoln and he pointed out JFK. But then you and I
Had just
realized it was Harding. So he's like, what's the third one? I don't remember what the third one is, but I didn't want to like.
just yell from the other
You're
room.
like,
It's Harding.
It's Harding. And just walk away like a crazy. But the reason is because Grover Cleveland was president twice, not consecutively. Yeah, so that was why. But he was really cool, and I didn't know like that dome had a really cool view of Denver.
Dude, it's super high up there. I was a little freaked out at times, but It was, you could see everything. We took some photos. I was wearing a Seahawks shirt. Suck it, Broncos. And it's like a lot of gold in there. Like a lot of gold.
Yeah.
Or bronze or something.
Well,
but it's very shiny.
Gold Rush State.
Sure.
Whoop, whoop. If you were reading the signs.
I wasn't. I can't read. We've been over this.
You can do it. I believe in you.
JK, I can read.
JK, Monica can read. She usually reads the signs on the road before I do.
Mm-hmm. That's more of a vision thing than a reading ability. It's fine. Just you don't see stuff as fast as I do. It's fine.
I want to get robot eyes.
Robot eyes.
Yeah. Do you think that we could kickstart that?
Probably is the most disappointing part about that.
Could we Indiegogo that?
We could probably do it. I want to start a business.
I really want robot eyes, and I know they're not invented yet, but if you could all give me at least $48,000, I'm sure that's what it costs.
Just each, that's fine. Just like your whole income would be great. Thank you.
It'll be a lot better than some of the other stuff on Indiegogo for sure. Hey, my car broke, and can you pay for it?
Hey, I got a yeast infection. Can you guys help me with that? Medication's getting spendy.
What else? What other good Indiegogos would there be?
For a yeast infection. Anyways.
Oh, yeast mode.
That is funny. Anyways, Denver.
Okay, before we go into the land of enchantment that we're in right now.
That's New Mexico because no one knows that.
I knew it.
Did you?
Because I read the sign when we drove through.
That's not before right then, though.
Shh.
Okay.
It's okay. How do you think the tour is going so far? Like on a scale of 1 to 10? All around.
All around.
All around.
I will give it...
All around.
Maybe a 7.5. Now, keep
7.5.
in mind...
There's been times where it's been
These things. I've had a fantastic time just being on the road. It's not bothering me as much as I thought being away from everyone. I kind of like it. I haven't realized what I've done yet. think about what you've done. Not going to do it. So being on the road, checking things out has been awesome. We've had some fantastic shows. We've met some awesome people.
Very awesome.
But a few of the shows, not so great.
Duds.
Not bad, but just not as good as they could have been.
We've had some Dudley Do-Wrong shows.
You know, we do have to sleep on a lot of couches and stuff, which is fine.
I'm part bear.
It's you're what?
So I can sleep everywhere.
Oh, good. I have to sleep on things that hurt my back. How about that?
I'm trying.
I'm trying to think.
To help your back.
I had other reasons. Oh, and then some places have been extremely helpful as far as me
super helpful
being getting booked or finding people to stay with or anything like that. Like super helpful. In fact, the back end of the tour is really filling up and I'm happy with it. But it's been a couple places where there's date, like this week we have some days in between shows, which we're lucky enough to be staying at a nice place with family.
Beautiful New Mexico.
Yeah.
Edgewood, New Mexico. That's
Edgewood, New Mexico.
Look it up on a map. It's east of Albuquerque.
Know where we are. You still can't find us.
30 minutes. We're kind of in the desert. I love it though.
So if everything
love you guys
booked easier and was a little bit more compact, then maybe we'd get up closer to that 10. But it's only 7.5 right now. Maybe as we keep going, we start seeing even more cool shit.
As we end on a 10,
shows get great.
Because I'm going to let you guys know we got a lot of shows in Portland in the end. We're going to be coming through Portland, Oregon, so it's going to be a blast.
I'm excited for the South again.
I'm excited too. There's a lot. That's what's crazy about it is we have been going for over a month now. Over a month, right? Close to over a month.
Almost a month. It'll be 30 days.
And we haven't
maybe Friday.
We haven't gone a lot of places.
Right. Well, and that's the thing. Driving hasn't been too bad, actually. Like, it hasn't bothered me.
It hasn't bothered me.
Sitting in the car hasn't bothered me. Now we're switching out. We're doing like half and half, which
makes it way easier. Yeah.
Edith is just handles like a beauty.
She does. Do you like driving Edith? I forgot to ask you that.
I do, yes.
You love her?
I love Edith because she always lets me inside of her.
That joke was funny the first time you said it, and it will be funny the rest of the time.
Thank you very much. And usually they're just for you, and then you have to listen to it at least one more time.
You're so good at telling jokes.
Thank you.
Whisper compliments.
That's happened after a show.
Whisperments? Complisters.
People will come up while I'm talking to someone else and whisper, and I'm like, oh, ooh.
No one's whispered in my ear, mostly because they're like, let's avoid that guy.
Well, like his hair, he probably can't hear it.
If I could give the tour a score,
Yeah. What do you think?
I mean, because I'm doing different things than you're doing. Like, you're doing all the booking stuff. I'm podcast stuff, video stuff.
The other part, sorry, I wish I had done a better job of printing out more business cards for us, because a lot of people after shows, especially when we're in other places, they're like, oh, we want to follow you guys. Do you have a card? And I have like a few left. But if we had like Hug Life cards, or if I had more of my business cards, then we could have been crushing it.
Guess what? We got some time while we're here. I'm going to have some time while I'm in Texas. We can get this done.
Could we mail them to your dad's house is the question.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, I can do them. I can send them to...
Let's do them on Vistaprint, and then you can send them to someone's house. Yeah. Either my dad's
Here we go, planning on the podcast.
Here we go,
again.
planning on the podcast. But yeah, I mean, I
just like to have you guys involved.
I would give the podcast, because I have not been dealing with this
the tour.
I would give the podcast a 4. No, out of 3.
It's great
because it's amazing. I would give I almost said podcast again. I would give the tour probably an 8, just because I haven't had to deal with the stress of all that shit yet. Really, I have had people like not respond back and stuff like that, but you had that way more than I have.
Right.
And I'm just like the driving. Like, I was most nervous for the driving, and it's really not a problem. I was like, and even when like I was really like when we first started the tour, you knew how much I was freaking out about driving by myself to the Texas, and now I'm like, oh, it's 2 days. It's like 7 hours a piece, 8 hours a piece. It's not going to be that bad at all.
And you get extra time with your dad, because I want to go to a concert.
Exactly. It's so funny how I thought, because I had this revelation where I was like, oh, I don't have to go to Florence in the Machine. I could just drive to my dad's. And I'm like, oh, then I have more time.
And then I was like, oh, I can spend more money and get front row seats.
Which is exactly. So I think we both win. And we spent plenty of time together. Right. We'll be fine.
Monica likes her time alone. Yeah. So it's good.
And Mike likes listening to podcasts alone in his car. And he's going to get 2 7-hour days of that.
Working out more. Because I know you won't come with me.
What? I would work out with you. We've never said you want to come with. I thought your running time's your alone time.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I thought you wouldn't want me to come with you.
No, that's why we play basketball and stuff together.
Yeah. And by play basketball, I'm a rebound machine and she keeps shooting.
That's because I don't miss.
I go hard in the paint. I don't even know what that means still. Anyway, let's talk about New Mexico.
Okay.
So, I don't know why I went like this.
Hey, charge
to New Mexico. So yeah, we're staying at my aunt and uncle's house, and they have 5 cats, 3 dogs, 2 horses, and 10 chickens.
11 chickens.
11 chickens.
Yep.
And it is super fun. I really like it.
Animal House, only not the frat kind.
Yeah, but I love it. I love it a lot. I miss dogs.
I love dogs, and except when they slobber on me, which has happened quite a bit. But the cats, I'm getting used to. Like they really like me for some reason. I've decided it's like strippers. Like they don't. If you don't pay attention to them, then they're like, "Oh, I'm going to get that one. I'm going to break you." Or if you're a comedian, you find that like if the whole audience is laughing at you and one person is like, "Don't like it," then you're like, I'm going to make you laugh.
Or if you're a comedian stripper like me,
that's how the cats feel about me. I think they're like, she doesn't like us. We're going to go rub our faces on her chest.
I was going to say because
just like a stripper.
I know. I just picture us going to Portland, a stripper just nuzzling the chest.
Well, one time I didn't want to be there, and one time my friends like wanted us to sit in the front, and so I was like sitting there, legs crossed like this, and she came up and she grabbed me by the shirt and pulled my head in between her boobs.
Was it cool?
It was a cat. I'm just kidding.
She like, meow.
Was it cool? No, actually, because her boobs weren't that big, so I like headbutted her chest. It was weird.
Ow.
Yeah, it was really weird.
That's me.
I was like, haha, that was fun. I'm leaving. The fuck.
But yeah, I really like staying out here. It's really nice. It's fun. It's quiet. It's I like it.
Yeah, it's
I haven't been here in years.
I've never been to New Mexico,
and they've been cooking us some amazing food.
Crap.
Amazing food.
Oh my god, so good.
Can we talk? Can we do just the Feel Good Food Week?
Yeah, Feel Good Food Week.
So we started.
What did we have the first night? They waited for us for dinner, which was very nice.
Yeah, the first time we had chili. And it had elk in it.
Which we both thought actually was steak. And I felt like a little inside revenge, like, yeah, I'm eating an elk. I'm still alive. You're not.
I was going to say, did that make you happy?
It did, a little bit. And it was good. I didn't know. No, I don't know. I have a weird thing with elk now. Anyways.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of elk crossing signs on the way over here, too. There's a lot of elk in New Mexico.
We didn't talk about the antelope.
In Wyoming?
Or they're in Colorado as well. They would be in like full packs of antelope. Antelope are weird looking, and they don't really bend their knees when they run.
And their horns go like straight up.
Yeah, but if they're not running, they just stand completely still.
And they stare at
you. And it's really, they're like the creepy guy at a bar of wildlife. Like,
which is why they keep getting
stare
shot.
at you. I guess, yeah. They're like, I know so my cousin's boyfriend went antelope hunting and he got one like immediately, and I was like, yeah, they just stand there and stare at you. What do you mean? Like, it's pretty easy.
It's pretty creepy.
Probably not. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, but then we had the next night we had
elk chili.
one.
Fantastic.
Then the next night
pulled pork
sandwiches
made with Angry Orchard apple cider, like hard cider in it, and you could taste it, and it was really good.
Super good.
And so I ate a bunch of it and was hammered. No, I'm just kidding.
And then the second night we had the third night, not the second night. We don't know days. We had mac and cheese with ham
and tomatoes in it. I've never seen anyone. And tomatoes are my favorite food.
It was really good.
Yes,
it's real good. We had leftovers of that this morning.
And then tonight, apparently, we get chicken burritos.
Yeah, it's gonna
very
get
excited.
Crazy.
So much leftovers. So then we wake up the next day and we're like, oh, that delicious food we had. There's still some more.
And you can combine it together.
Bam.
Like we had mac and cheese pulled pork with it. That was so good.
Yeah, that's what we had today.
Oh my gosh! But yeah, they really nice.
And we went for a
thanks,
walk.
Uncle Tom, Aunt Dawn, you're great.
You are great.
Never changed.
So great.
But yeah, so it's been kind of cool because this is like like a little bit of a downtime in the tour where we don't have a lot of shows, but it's a good time to recharge our batteries and like figure stuff out. Because I was getting pretty tired and exhausted by sleeping on couches and stuff.
Yeah,
like
you could tell he gets cranky.
I could get pretty cranky. I can be like, boo.
Hey, you get cranky.
Boo. Hey, sometimes you get cranky, but I think you're all right.
It's great. No, it doesn't make a difference kind of when you can feel like you relax a little bit. And there's horses you could just go, they let you touch their faces.
Yeah. The horses are really sweet.
You know who doesn't let
Prince
you do that?
and Duke.
People.
People don't. What are you
You can't just walk up. You can't just walk up to a person and touch their face.
That's yeah. People.
I mean, we should try probably.
We should start doing that. Yeah. Let's start doing that and see how long we last.
I like to do the like. You're great.
What do you mean you're great?
You know, you get like you look them right in the eye, you grab their face, because then at that point they're like, what is happening, right? So they're not moving because they're like an antelope on the side of the road, just standing there staring at you. And then you give a lot of eye contact, and then just a quick like, thank you, and then walk away.
I always do the thing where I take the back of my hand and rub it on someone's face.
That's fun too.
And it's really funny because people get really uncomfortable.
I like that. So where your neck kind of goes up to your head.
Right here.
Yeah, there's like a little, it fits nicely. My grandpa does it to us. And so you kind of like put your hand right under there. It's kind of scary, but kind of endearing at the same time. So you have their attention, so you could say whatever you want. You could, get real close like that and be like, hey, where's the bathroom? Like, whatever you want,
just
really.
Pull you and be like, I farted. Just walk away. That's how I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
I'm going to totally do that to you before this tour's over.
I love doing it. I hit people on the back when they don't expect it. Not hard, but just like a hey. And I had a boss one time, which just was weird. This was a while ago. I hit him on the back and he was like, what the hell? And I was like, I don't know. I just like to do that. And he goes, you've never touched me before. And I was like, oh, never happening again. What the hell? It was weird. When you put your mouth away from the microphone, it sounds like I'm talking to no one.
Sorry, I have to type what we're talking about.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
This is weird. That computer's on the bed.
The computer's like on.
We're on a sewing table.
It actually is better though.
Sitting on the
it's actually better though because if I type on the computer at the main Hug Central station, the main hub, you can hear it. So this is better.
Grand Hug Central Station, Hug Grand, doesn't matter.
Grand Hug Central Station. I like it.
Just say it really fast.
Okay, we got to talk about another thing at New Mexico real quick.
Okay.
The Dairy Queen / most amazing gift shop of all time.
It can only rival the Casino Trout Aquarium gift shop.
Yeah.
In Montana.
Yeah.
But this one, Dairy Queen, which is fantastic, and I'm not biased to the fact that I can't eat ice cream. It doesn't bother me. I still like ice cream places. I think that ice cream brings joy to a lot of people. And yes, it sucks that I can't eat it, but it doesn't bother me at all. And so you can get ice cream. And then on the other side, wonderful gift shop that has postcards, some pottery, a lot of hot sauce, ninja throwing stars,
batarangs,
nunchucks,
stuffed rattlesnakes
that can hold knives if you need.
Can hold your dagger.
It can hold your dagger. Just a plethora of bullshit, really, and it's great.
What was it you said? Did you say like I need something to hold my dagger?
Yeah, I said let me get these rattlesnakes that could hold my dagger.
My dagger.
Watch the videos; they're funny.
Videos.
No, but that's man. That one was less expensive as well. I guess I didn't look at the food because it's probably. But so I don't know if we talked about Little America. Did we talk about Little America before?
We didn't talk about Little America because we were having guests on it.
Right. So when we were in Wyoming, every single billboard
on I-80.
was for Little America, which is like this rest stop place, but it's huge. It's got like a resort type of hotel and a golf course and all this other shit, right? But literally every billboard was for the 75-cent ice cream cones. And really, I think it's like the only place you can stop for a while. You know what I mean? And it worked because we did stop and Mike got an ice cream cone. But because there's nothing there, everything was so expensive. I saw a bag of beef jerky for $20.
Yeah, it was. It's not cool. And
it was crazy.
And people were talking to us, telling us that Little America was something special, and now it's not anymore.
Oh yeah, and everyone that worked there seemed like they hated their lives.
Everything they hated.
I was just trying to buy some postcards.
So I would say this though: if you guys are driving I-80 through Wyoming, it's worth stopping at.
I think you can get
a 75-cent ice cream cone, and they have really nice restrooms.
Okay, yes. We've become aficionados at the rest stop restroom.
Rest stop, restrooms, and shower reviews or something. I'm going to start.
Yes.
Shower reviews especially.
What else? There was something... Well, there's a bunch of fast food that we hadn't tried that we're kind of working our way. Mike had his first In-N-Out.
Oh, Nelly.
Mike had his first In-N-Out. That part is in the video, so you should definitely watch that. It's so special.
It made everything... It made my dreams come true.
I haven't had Chick-fil-A yet, so we're gonna figure that out eventually.
Yeah, we are.
He keeps offering it, but I don't know. I feel like I need to be in the right headspace. I don't know what that headspace is to go to Chick-fil-A.
I mean, the farther we go southeast, the more Chick-fil-A's there'll be.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
It's like we got time to figure
Mike
this out.
had never been to a Cracker Barrel.
I had not, and
mind you, we went to one in Missoula, which might not have been the best.
You though, I don't think I liked it that much.
You know, I've been getting that feel.
I was like,
I think you should be more honest with me about how you're feeling about our fast food restaurants.
Well, Cracker Barrel's not
fast food. But
I wanted to go because I heard people talking about it, but I'm like, this is just like cafeteria.
It's just
food.
a lot of shit.
It's a lot.
I think
it was quantity over quality.
Right.
And when I was in Missoula at that time, I was not in the mood to just like get stuffed and feel gross.
Right.
Honestly, I was happier.
What did you get? I already forgot.
I got a steak because it was $11.99, and the steak was actually pretty good. But then it came with all those sides and then the biscuits. It was just like too much.
Right, Cracker Barrel in my head is always.
I never thought I'd say.
Is always the and then what do you want? And then what do you want? And then what do you want?
Yeah.
Like you always forget how many sides you get, and you're like, shit, I don't know.
There's a beautiful thing about ordering food somewhere. About ordering food somewhere and just being that's it. Just say I want that, and they're like okay, and then you're done.
And there's no questions.
Yeah, it's amazing.
What kind of dressing do you want?
Yeah, it's just like just let it happen. Just let it flow through you.
Just let it happen.
Let the food flow through you.
It's like sexuality.
It's
fluid.
And
food
poop
is
it
like
out.
sexuality. It's fluid.
Food is fluid. Sexuality is fluid. Food and sexuality is gross. Food and sexuality is Cracker Barrel?
Yeah.
No, food and sexuality is In-N-Out. That's pretty obvious to me, I felt like. I didn't know. We talked about this in the car, but I feel like I should talk to the devoted Hugbugs about this. Huggies? That's
that sounds like brand. Mike's just hugging you and you don't want it.
That's but Hugbugs. I was surprised because I thought In-N-Out Burger was going to be more than just burgers and fries.
No.
Like I had a shake. Okay, I ordered a double. He got
what he should have got.
I tried the stuff, and the shake was really good.
Yes,
it took a while to make, but it was good.
Which is probably why it was good.
Yeah,
but it reminds the menu and the whole process reminds you of Dick's. Only if Dick's was good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Only if Dick's was not.
It's not Dick's that's bad. It's just not. You're not like those are the best burgers ever. It's just there.
I mean, the Dick's Deluxe is still has a special place in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, it's like clogging it.
You can make.
It's blocking it. There's
a special dick in your heart.
There's a special blockage in my heart for Dick's Deluxe.
Special dick in my heart. But you can make. You can make changes to it. Right, the burger. You could say no onions or whatever. Right, that's what Dick's. You can't do that. That's why I don't like Dick's because I don't like mayonnaise. So I don't want. So I don't like Dick's because I don't like mayonnaise. Anyways, and you can't change that. So I don't like it. But In-N-Out you can, and their fries are really good. Too.
Their fries. That's something
I just got a regular
me.
Cheeseburger and it was fantastic. It's got all the veggies and stuff on it. That's what I like.
You love. That's what I'm learning this tour. Is there's some people that like vegetables, and Monica's one of those people, and it's throwing me off. And I'm not.
I was eating kale out of a bag in
the
car, and he was very disappointed.
I wasn't disappointed. It's just surprising to me because I've never eaten a piece of lettuce and gone, I should get some more of that.
Well,
that is so good.
I wouldn't say like lettuce, like iceberg. That's just like water. I wouldn't just eat that.
Kale's a lettuce, right? Isn't it in a lettuce family?
I don't know if it's a lettuce or if it would be more of like a. It's a hearty green.
I mean, I love romaine
so then
lettuce.
it actually tastes like something. Yeah, but romaine is one of those that's just water, basically. There's nothing in it. So
I just love romaine because manatees eat it.
And darker green actually like tastes like something. Like I like kale, I like arugula because they taste like things.
I like broccoli.
There you go. It's not the same thing, but it's a vegetable. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Good for you.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd eat
That's
it.
why I
out
like
of a bag
Uncle
in a
Tom.
car.
He's all about cooking up some vegetables. He put pomegranate seeds in
Those are
the salad.
good.
Yeah, I was like, this is great.
Mm-hmm.
He probably didn't give you any because you were outside, I think, but he has dark chocolate covered pomegranate seeds. Yeah. And I was like, what? I was like, antioxidant dessert. Thank you,
I'm
sir.
about to walk out the store and ask him about
Podcast
that.
over.
Yeah, because I did not know about that.
You're really good. Oh, you like dark chocolate too.
I love dark chocolate.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
there
I'm
you go. That's a good-
consistently at my time of the month.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Isn't that something that ladies eat?
No, I think it's
Is
just
this
chocolate.
is this just a very offensive generalization?
I think
I'm
it's just
making right now?
chocolate is the stereotype that
Is
women
it?
like
I thought it
chocolate
was
during
dark
that time.
chocolate.
I think it's just more healthy for you. I don't know. Ladies, tell me. I am not good at being a
Ladies,
girl.
where you at, girl?
Oh, my favorite part of Denver. My favorite part of Denver. We were walking away from Comedy Works. There was a homeless man playing with his bare feet. And as I forgot about this. And as we walked out, he goes, "Hello, ladies."
He called me a lady.
To me and Mike, and I started laughing so hard.
Oh yeah.
And he didn't even like.
And he didn't.
Mind you, he was playing with his bare feet, like fingers and toes,
just
gross.
like going to town on his
Hello,
toes with his fingers.
ladies. It was so funny, and
But
we found other comics in front of us just so I could tell them that story.
And then the next day
Oh, yeah?
at breakfast, the woman kept calling me ma'am, the server.
Dude, if you have long hair and a beard, not in Seattle, you are a girl.
I'm fine
It
with
seems more common down here.
He's a lady. He's a lady. Sexuality and food are fluid.
Anyway, sorry.
I think the
had to
name
go
of this
back to that
podcast
one.
is Sexuality and
And
Food are Fluid.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I mean,
I'm sorry, I got distracted by the fact that was really funny to me.
This isn't like a small note about Albuquerque.
Oh.
Downtown has nothing in it.
Yeah, there was. We maybe saw 10 people. In fact, we saw the same 5 women twice. So
Yeah.
like they just were doing
There
a
was, like,
loop
doing
or
the laughs.
something.
Yeah, and then there was an angry woman yelling in the plaza, so we
Yeah.
didn't go walk in there.
But we all kind of bonded over listening
Yeah.
to that.
Yeah, it was pretty
I
fun.
chatted with some middle-aged women that were probably walking during their lunch about the lady yelling. I don't know what she was saying. She was into it. She had bags and stuff. She seemed like she set up before she started, so she was really. There was just no one there to listen to her. I think it was sad, but there was literally, mind you, it is the balloon fiesta right now, which I think might be. So, which is really cool, which I would like to see actually before we leave. But it's like 500 hot air balloons, and in the morning they all go up at the same time, which is really cool. And then at night they do this like glow thing where they're all tethered to the ground, but they like turn them on so they all glow at the same time, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And it's like a week long. So I'm thinking maybe it's a little bit shut down because people are over there.
Yeah, it might be.
I don't know.
That's
There was like no one.
Yeah, there was no one walking around.
We walked around for like an hour and a half.
And we didn't see anybody. There was like very few restaurants. There was like Jimmy John's and stuff. But we went to this pizza place where we
went
had
to a
good
pizza.
sandwiches. The
Yeah,
sandwiches
yeah,
were good,
they
but
were really good actually.
it was just, and I don't know. I thought, because for me, whenever you think of a city, you go downtown. That's where it's happening, and it's
Right.
like not happening there.
I just don't.
at
I
all.
mean, there might just not be that many people here. But
Yeah, but I mean, it is a smaller town. We got to take the quiz. We only got like 10 minutes left. Of the podcast.
Quiz. Boom. Let's do it.
I've already taken this quiz, but I'm gonna take it again because I forgot what my answer was. So,
But you have to take it for me too, right? All right. Can you just unplug? Yeah. There you go. There you go. We figured it out, guys.
We figured it out. It's
You
okay.
put it on the table.
Okay, so this quiz today
Yeah.
is which historical figure should be your boyfriend?
Should be your boyfriend. So
Yeah.
not that you are, but should be your
should
boyfriend.
be your boyfriend.
Okay.
So what was your favorite subject at school, Monica? English, science, foreign language, geography, PE, or lunch? What was it?
I don't like the way you read that one.
Lunch. Why do you not like the way I read it? I did a great
I'm going to
job.
say foreign language, actually.
Foreign language?
Yeah, Spanish.
I think my favorite was science. I was into
Most
science.
people would think it was PE, but I
when
spent a
was
lot
in
of
high
my
school.
other
Okay, and now you
time.
got to pick a modern day boyfriend, and there's some pictures here. Do you want to come look around here? I don't know who that guy is. It's Idris Elba is one of them. Michael Fassbender is one of them. Thor is one of them. I don't know what these three.
Guys from Heroes.
Guy from Heroes.
Oh, what's his name? I forget.
I don't know. Who do you choose?
Idris Elba. Hell yeah.
Idris Elba?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to choose Thor.
Okay.
All right. What quality most turns you on? Ambition, honesty, sense of morality, sense of humor, good smelling, or family oriented?
I like how good smelling is like all of these.
You know what's funny?
Like character traits and like something you would have.
But I actually will pick good smelling because I hate smelly people.
You hate smelly boys?
I don't like smelly boys.
I'm gonna go. Oh God.
Family oriented? Ambition?
I don't know. Ambition is where I'm thinking, but a sense of morality is also becoming very more
You like a man
necessary.
with good morals?
I don't know. Just a sense of it. I feel like no ambition. Probably. That's hard to come by.
Pick
no,
a life-changing invention: the assembly line, the aeroplane, sliced bread, light bulb, wheel, or telephone.
Probably the telephone.
You like to talk on the telephone?
No, it's just changed.
I'm gonna pick light bulb. I like lights.
You don't like being in the dark?
I don't like being there. Pick the sexiest facial hair, and then there's like a chin, beard, goatee thing. There's no facial hair. There's the guy from House with his scruffy looking beard. James Franco with a mustache. What's his name?
Russell Brand.
Russell Brand's beard, and then just a full on
like
man beard. Yeah. What do you think?
I want to go. It's one of those first two.
One of these first two?
Yeah. I'm probably going to go with no facial hair.
No facial hair?
Yeah. I'm
going to pick...
Are they like a little bit or none?
I feel like I should pick ridiculous beard. I don't know, though.
Into that? You don't think like your beards would get locked together if you were making out?
That's what I'm hoping happens.
Oh, okay.
Pick a city. New York, Sydney, Tokyo, London, Marrakech? Or Paris?
Sydney. Australia.
Pick your... Oh, wait, I gotta pick a city, too. I'm gonna pick New York.
Yeah.
Pick your go-to seduction technique, and this is the last question, so you can't watch when I click it. Lingering touch.
That's your seduction.
Yeah, come hither.
Which is what apparently is my move.
What is it?
Lingering touch, when I just grab your face and then...
They were like, oh?
Stare at you.
Come hither eyebrows.
Oh.
Coy turn away.
Is that a coy?
Yeah,
I wouldn't know if that face was coy. But
a hair flip. I'm demonstrating these from
I was going to say, I know what a hair flip
lip
is.
bite.
No, that's...
Or an accidental bump where you're like, oh, I'm sorry.
Ooh, I'm a big accidental bump.
You're a big accidental bump.
Like I'll do an eye contact first for a while, and then if it is something, we'll find someone that I know that's near them, and then go be right next to them.
I'm picking hair
like
flip.
A creep.
I'm picking hair flip.
You're a big hair flip. That's your mode of seduction.
It's what I flip my hair a lot. People at work would make fun of me when I had a day job still. It's like,
whatever.
You know who I got?
No.
Ned Kelly.
Who's that?
This Australian bad boy was the original lumber sexual.
What?
He might have been a criminal back in the day, but the only thing he's guilty of now is stealing your heart.
Dude, his haircut looks exactly like everyone in Denver.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Everyone in Denver. All right, you want to know who yours is? Do you have a guess?
No, because I didn't know we were going all global.
Historical?
Yeah, all global.
I'm really happy with yours. You know who you got?
No.
Alexander the Great.
Yes!
Ambition and confidence are sexy on anyone, so you'd enjoy watching Alex ride into battle, his long golden locks blowing in the wind, glistening in the sun. Of course, you'd like it most when he returns home. Happy face.
Oh,
yeah. How is that, though?
That's great.
Do you feel good about that?
Alexander the Great.
Alexander the Great. You're great.
So great. I'm happy with that. He's rich, too.
Yeah?
He's in charge of a lot of stuff.
In charge of everything.
Yeah.
We want to do the charity?
Oh, yeah. This was actually very exciting. So our show in, where were we? Fort Collins.
Fort Collins, Colorado.
Fort Collins at the Pateros Creek, which is a cool thing that they do there. They have part of whatever the money they make goes to a charity that they pick, which is kind of eerily similar to what I like to do. So I was really excited, and the charity that they had there was really cool. So it's called the FOCO Cafe. And what it is, and I mostly really like this idea. So what it is the idea is that everybody should be able to eat well, like healthy, organic stuff, right? But the problem is it's just expensive, which we know that. So what they do is they like will get stuff locally or grow it there, and they make like these really good meals. And what happens is you can come in and you pay whatever you can. So luckily they have such a good menu that like foodie people will come in, and she said they have like the mayor came in a couple of times and stuff. So they're paying a little bit more. But then you get people who have like everything they own is on their back, and they'll come in and, you know, pay whatever they can, or maybe they won't be able to pay, but it kind of evens out. And so then everybody can still kind of eat the same quality of food, and they kind of hang out together too. So you get people, it's this whole community thing where it's like a different, different groups of people all in the same place enjoying the same thing, which I think is really cool. And it's volunteer based, which is... seems to be working for them.
Yeah.
But so if you're in there, you can volunteer too. And they only pay like 2 people. They have like a dishwasher and 1 like operations person, and that's it. And everybody else comes in to serve, and they like they just volunteer, and they kind of train them and stuff like that when they do it. So I think it's a really cool thing, and it felt very like Seattle to me. Like it felt very like, I feel like Seattle would do well with something like
Fort
that.
Collins is a cool town. For being far away from everything, it's a cool town.
But I thought it was really cool. But what you can do is you can go online, and I think you can donate there, or if you're in the area, just go eat there. Like that's a super easy, and it's got good stuff, and you can just pay whatever you can. I think it's a really cool thing.
Foco Cafe, you're the best.
Yeah,
you're great.
good work. And the lady who started it was there, and she was very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. And she was a good laugher, too.
She's a very good laugher.
Yeah.
She's very good. I whispered that into her ear. You're such a good laugher. Never change.
And then she left immediately.
She did. She really did.
She really did.
Well, we've hit almost an hour.
Yay.
That's our podcast. This is fun. I missed having a podcast with just the 2 of us.
Yeah,
we
it was
could
nice
make it
to
if we
kind
try.
of check in.
Podcast.
Yeah, I've missed you. No, I haven't. I see you every second every day. No.
I really do.
But keep up with us as we're going along. And if you know people where we're going, tell them to come and see us. And I've been writing some kind of tour check-ins on my blog.
And we have the videos that come out every Thursday, sometimes later when I forget.
Sometimes later when Mike forgets. We have videos, and we've been pretty good about... Mike has Instagram now, you guys. If you didn't know that.
Instagram.
Mike has Instagram. That's really exciting.
It's at me, Coletta. It's the same as my Twitter.
Yeah, and mine, I have Instagram. We've been posting from where we are, sometimes cool places like the state capitol buildings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or sometimes our shows. And you can stay up, of course, on Twitter and Instagram at Monica Nemi.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
So you guys are great. And now I got to go find these dark chocolate pomegranate seeds.
We miss you.
We miss you so much, but you guys are so great.
I hope you're still as beautiful as you are. I hope you are. What if they got ugly while we were gone?
You guys are beautiful.
I love you.
I never change. Let's go whisper compliments to you.